Hi everybody, it's me Joyce and you're watching JoyceIRL. I am so sleepy. It is so stinking hot where I live here, so I'm just like lethargic this entire morning. Anyway, I've got some news for you today. Activision legally acquires ModernWarfare3.com, Crysis is finally coming out to console, and Dead Island is going through yet another mishap. So remember a couple months back when ModernWarfare3.com was the website used to redirect people back to the Battlefield 3 website, and everybody thought EA had something to do with it, but EA had nothing to do with it, and everybody wondered why Activision didn't have that domain reserved in the first place, and it turned out that that domain was registered under some dude in Florida. Well, over these past couple months, Activision filed a lawsuit against this dude to get that domain for themselves, and they won. Activision had to prove three things. They had to prove that the domain was identical or similar enough to cause confusion with its trademarks, the domain name was registered and used in bad faith, and that this guy had no rights or any sort of association with the domain. Of course, Activision was able to prove all three, but this guy, on the other hand, argued that Modern Warfare is a general term in this case. General term, Modern Warfare 3, linking to a Battlefield 3 website. General indeed. Almost 4 years later, finally Crysis is coming out to consoles next month. Now we all know Crysis only came out for PCs, and it was such a groundbreaking game when it came out. So groundbreaking that only the most powerful and most modded PCs could support it. Well, now it's coming out for PS3 and Xbox 360, and according to Crytek, they've added a few new features including remastered lighting and new effects. But can your console support it, and does it look good? It actually does look pretty good. There's a video of the 360 version floating around online that I will link you guys to, and it's pretty snazzy. But of course, there will still be some things on console that you absolutely cannot do that you can only do on PC with Crysis. The game will only be available for download on the PSN and XBLA, so there is no actual retail copy of the game. I know there are a lot of console gamers out there that are like shaking their fists of victory in the air, like, yes, I finally get to play Crysis. And then there are some of you PC gamers who are like, what? Why? No, there's no way. Why? Why? I would have to say Dead Island's release has to be one of the most awkward and most terrible releases in gaming history. Not only did the wrong version of the game get released on PC, but now there is some code embedded in the game that apparently is a feminist slur. A gamer supposedly looked through the game's code and found this feminist slur embedded in it, and now Techland is apologizing for this. Techland apologizes, they say they're very sorry and that this clearly does not jive with their professional and ethical standards, so since then they've changed that part of the game's code to something else. Ah, poor Techland. Anytime in the future they release a new game, this will always be remembered and brought back to people's minds. The first week of the release of Dead Island. Well, they say all bad things come in threes, so this is, in my mind, the second thing to happen for Dead Island. What's the third one gonna be? Alright everyone, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a really good weekend. And if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, just leave them in the comments below and I will definitely read them. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye!